Bam!
Oh.
I had a whole thing. I had a whole thing.
Hey, remember next time?
Yeah.
There's a button.
Boom! Chris Vector.
Vector.
As a pistol, but with a can. Confusing tax stamp things going on? Let's talk about it. So we are talking about different guns that we have here in the Armory. Some of them are owned by the company, some of them are personally owned, and we're just going over why they are set up the way they are, because we like to build out guns and hopefully leave them alone so that they serve certain purposes. Now, the Chris Vector came out a long time ago. I'm sure you guys have all seen all the cool hype media of this thing, shooting in 45 ACP and 9mm, all super fast and flat and full auto. Very cool. This is a semi-auto version, and it is also in a pistol configuration because, you know, I could only afford one tax stamp, and this goes on more than one gun. But moving on, why did we set this up the way we did? You'll notice that it has the GBRS Hydra on it. I have a little folding stock so it gets a little bit smaller, and I can quickly fold this, put it in a bag, that kind of thing. This is a direct thread can, but if I can, well, I tightened it, now apparently, there we go. You do have to sort of do the thread thing, you know, to get it off, but normally putting the time in to get it off is it's a wholesome investment, if you know what I mean. So anyway, if you hold this thing, look, it can get pretty small, right? Remove the mag, it gets even smaller, and you can have a nice little bag set up that's actually pretty neat. But the reason we have this gun set up the way we do with the Hydra mount and the EXPS 3-0, and most importantly, the OGL with the pressure switch, is because this is our sort of, you know, gooning nighttime activity gun with zero white light capability. Now, why do we not have a white light on this? Well, a while ago, certain guys who worked a lot at night stopped putting white lights on their gun because they found that they were not using them. That's cool for them. I'm not saying that most people, the vast majority of gun owners, don't actually need lights on their guns that they plan on using at night. I'm sure they do. We have the luxury and the very fortunate to have many different guns to sort of choose from and play with. So that's why we set this one up as not a zero emissions gun. Obviously, if you're going to use this laser, then you're going to be emitting energy on the spectrum. In this case, it's not going to be the visible spectrum, right? But we're all on the spectrum somewhere. In this case, this is just non-visible. So we've got the nice little Unity pressure switch up here, and that lets us go ahead and either shoot passively with the GBRS Hydra. We can easily shoot through nods with this passively, or I can, you know, go ahead and use my Viz laser if I really wanted to, but more specifically the IR flood and aiming laser here, where you can do, you know, shooting subs at night, all blacked out, super cool, passive or with lasers, it's super neat. And yeah, would it be cooler if it was an SBR? Sure, but you can't SBR everything because I can't afford it. But in general, guys, the idea behind talking to you about this gun was, hey, what do you guys think about, you know, small, more compact, 9mm, maybe 45, maybe 10mm or 40 cal if you're really crazy. Guns set up for, you know, more than just plinking, right? This definitely is set up to do actual work. Everything on this gun is professional, hard use stuff. Now, you guys may have your own opinions on whether or not this gun is actually capable of doing that kind of work, but I'll leave that for you to debate. I've had a great time shooting this gun the times I've gotten to run it. And this, even though this is a brace, it's certainly rigid enough that I'm not going to have any issues with recoil or anything like that. Because again, 9mm and a Vector is very soft shooting in general.
Vector.
That is our sort of, you know, goonin' nighttime gun, if you will. Or I don't know, maybe you've got a squirrel problem in your neighborhood you want to get taken care of without alerting the neighbors. Obviously, I would never encourage you to do anything illegal. Check all local, state, and federal laws before doing anything at all. I'm not your lawyer or your dad, I don't think. So be responsible, but also have fun and go out there and enjoy guns because they're super cool and awesome. Got any comments, questions? Put them below. Thank you so much for watching. I had that so close. Damn it! All right, if you got any comments or questions, put them below. Thank you so much for watching. Train hard to live free. See you next time.